Hey guys, welcome back with Troy Industries. I'm Greg, voice of Troy, customer service guy. You call us 98% of the times, I'm the guy that answers. The other 2% is Corey. And if Corey answers, make sure you give him an extremely difficult time for me, please. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about our flip-up sights. We're just kind of getting back to the basics, what we're famous for and what our company started off doing extremely well enough to lead into what we're doing now. So best on market, my opinion. I want to start from the beginning, kind of work our way through and just explain why we do a few things the way we do them. First off, we have our 45-degree offset sights. These sights are awesome if you're running an LPVO or you're just running a scope in general, and on your long range and you want to make sure you have something to fall back on if the scope goes down or if you need to go into more close quarter combat style training. So these are switchable. You remove this screw, switch to that one, you can flip them around, you can run it right-handed or left-handed just by simply doing that. We do recommend putting a little bit of red Loctite on that. If you do, remove that screw, place it in just for security to make sure it doesn't fall off when you're shooting. But I get a lot of questions about what's better, H&K, the round sights, or the dioptic sights. So I really want to go over that while I go down through our list of products that we make. First off, the H&K sight has a round front wings, I guess for lack of a better term. But the idea behind that is this matches up perfectly well, circle on circle, faster target acquisition, easier to maintain a sight picture, and regain that sight picture effectively and efficiently time after time after time, making your shooting more precise. So we all, on our backups, on our flip-up sights on the back, we do have the 0 to 200, just like your traditional, and the smaller peephole for more precise shots at longer distance. I do want to point out one thing that I get asked a lot is this small hole is offset slightly from center. And the reason we do that is for whenever you're from the large aperture and you flip it to the small aperture, that little bit ensures it stays perfectly in line and you're not losing your zero on your sights. So that's why we do that. It's not an accident, it's on purpose, and it's to make sure that our product is one of the best products and maintains good sight picture and alignment. Moving on, not the offsets, but our traditional flip-up sights that leave on just about every rifle that leaves this factory, we put these on there. So on our flip-up sights, depress this button, you just push up, it locks in place. It actually has two locking mechanisms. The wedge lock with two stainless steel pins that ensure that it's never going to wear out. And there's also a wedge in here that locks it in place. So if one fails, you do have a backup. I've been here for a while. I've never seen these fail. But if they do fail, we have one of the best warranties on the market. You call me, I answer the phone, I'm sure we get this fixed for you in a timely manner and get you back on the range and shooting. Moving on to our dioptic and regular M4 front sight post. So I know a lot of us old school guys grew up running just a regular M4 front sight post with a round rear, but we wanted to know, how do you make it easier to have better target acquisition and better sight picture time after time after time without having to ensure that you're putting those two front sight posts in the same place on a circle. So we came up with the dioptic. The dioptic is super cool. In Kentucky, we call these a square or a diamond, but at Troy Industries, we're calling them a dioptic. So when you're lining these up, the square will line up with the edges of these front sight posts, making your target picture the same every time. I really like these and enjoy these. It took me a while to actually try them, but once I did, I listened to Steve Troy and I've seen the benefits of running a dioptic. We also have our old school, just run-of-the-mill standard front sights. These are fixed front sight posts. You remove this screw, you slide it on your Picatinny rail, put the screw through, and again, we do recommend running some Loctite on these and make sure your screw doesn't loosen up after shooting thousands of rounds. So I like these sights. They're dependable, they're reliable. There's less points of breakage in the fixed front sight post, which is why I think a lot of people run them, and they're just good, reliable sights. We do offer these with tritium inserts in them for the round rear, dioptic rear, and the front sight post. And we also offer them at FDE. We offer them in micro sights where they're a little bit shorter, if you're running like a 416 or something. But great sights, best in the industry. If you can break them, we can fix them. Let us know, and let's get to the range and actually show you guys how these function. See you guys down there. Out here at the range today with our beautiful backup iron sights. We wanted to let you guys see them in action, so let's get some rounds down range. Smooth and reliable as always. Hey guys, thanks for joining us today on the range, showing off our beautiful flip up iron sights. As always, feel free to call, harass Corey, and our president Paul really loves fan mail, so make sure you send us some fan mail directed towards him. Other than that, watch the corner here, here. I think last time we put it here. Maybe Kobe puts it here this time. I don't know how he does it. It's magic. But we'll see you guys next time. See you later.